All right, and
Just
welcome
need a
back
river
to
from that
another
Fenghorn they were
stream
talking
of
about.
Horizon Forbidden West. I keep wanting to say Horizon Zero Dawn because that's what I'm familiar with. So thank you for installing the Burning Shore DLC. I haven't played this since I got the DLC. Features new quests that continue the main storyline and is set in an entirely new area of the map, featuring new characters, machines, weapons, skills, tools, outfits, collectibles, and more. To start, make sure you have completed the main quest, Singularity. Aloy will then be contacted with next steps. The new skills are available at any time. Ghost levels will be returned upon reaching the next max level. Nice. So let's see, we've got gather a Fenghorn rib. What's this? Okay, that's just showing where my mount is. Got it. Probably don't need... I went the wrong way. Oops. I am playing a completely different game right now. Pressed the wrong button. Alright, is my bot on? I don't think it hasn't said greetings yet. So I wonder. Alright. So I climbed down from here last time. So I don't think is this where I need to go? No, it's like 370 meters that way. There's something over here though. Is it right below my feet? Unknown. Okay, so it's up higher yet. Or is it lower? Am I getting further away from it? Yeah, I'm getting further away from it. So it's down below. Is it like in a cave? Alright, let's figure this out. I wonder if there's something hidden. No. Okay. Is there something hidden behind the waterfall? There is not. Okay, so that's how you crouch and do stealth. Circle is dodge, as it should be. Here's my map. Okay, so it looks like it is up on a ridge. Up on the ridge there. But not. Okay, so where's our main objective? Way over here. A bigger boom. Another unknown site. So let's follow the road up and see if we can find it. And sprint is R2, L2, L3, L3. Blah. Button names. Claims I am getting closer. It's got to be under my feet. Or way up there, I guess. Don't. I guess we'll find out. I forgot about that being an option. Dude, formal. Okay. Pick up crimson balloon.
Useful for making dyes.
Crimson dyes? Because it's the only dyes I care about. Alright, now let's see, where is this mystery at now? I am taking a route that I feel like I'm not supposed to take. Okay. Yeah, and the mystery is no longer, like the question mark's no longer there. So I feel like this is not the way to go to get to it. Yeah, because it's way back there. Yeah, I have no idea. It's got to be underneath the ground somewhere, but I don't know how to get to it. So let's get back to the main objective. Closest fast travel. Probably be right here. But bonfires are cheaper. Or campfires. I suppose I have to go to a campfire first for it to be cheaper. There's one right there. So we'll just keep on heading forward. For a split second there, I thought I wasn't going to make that. It's like, huh, maybe I couldn't jump far enough. But we were okay. Alright, fast travel to right here. Excuse me, I have a bit of a cold today. I keep getting a tickle in my throat, so I might stop talking suddenly. Simply not to, just so I don't blow out your ears when I cough, or to avoid a coughing fit, you know?
Why else would one need the glory of nature?
But as they say, the show must go on. Oh, hello. I think that hurt. Just a hunch.
Progress.
They're running away from me. They sure are. Okay, here they come. Alright.
Well, we don't have to worry about running out.
Quite a bit of loot there. Alright. More right here. Or so. Banghorn rib. Did I need this for a weapon or something?
If I find where these machines are made, I might know how to operate them.
Oops.
Boomer said that Fanghorn should be nearby. There's the Fanghorn. Gonna have to take it down to get its rib.
Oh, gee.
Come on, come on!
Alright, don't you start with me now. Alright, you can knock it off with the foreign stuff. Oh no!
Down it goes. Should be able to harvest its rib now.
Level 9, eh?
Got everything I need for Della and Boomer. Now, to see about that weapon of theirs.
Oh yes, we were getting a weapon. From the oh so mysterious Dell and Boomer. Okay, looks like there's some loot down here. Small valuables chest. Metal shards, it looked like that. Green shine fragment. Some nice clear water, if I do say so myself. Alright. So now we head back to the village and see what they've got for me. Ba, 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 ba.
How goes it, Hammerhead? No, that's not her. Can't be.
I'm back. Man, your stall is so far out of town. Gotta put that.
I know that look. You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
Outstanding! I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks. Hi.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
No!
Oh,
Cause we're gonna make you something even better.
ba-boom!
Really does like explosions. Alright, spike throwers launch powerful projectiles that can hit enemies at long range. Due to their long build-up, they have a slow rate of fire and cannot be used while jumping or crouching. Spikes must be thrown at full draw in order to penetrate. Okay, so I got another skill point. And where is said boomstick? Can I craft more of those? Max, max, max. Oh, that's right. I have to equip it, don't I? Oops. So inventory, weapons, and equipped. And we'll put there. I think pretty much everything is slotted now. Coils and weaves, ammo, resources. Alright. So let's see, is that the only... So active, main, is the embassy. Okay, that's what's on now. And level 32, already completed that. So yeah, now it's just main quest. Follow the only road.
You lost or something?
No,
Any help?
I'm good. Thanks for asking, though. Just passing through. Just mind your own business. All right. Go to the Baron's. Go to the Baron Light. Okay. Probably actually
No, that's not her.
fast travel there, huh?
Can't be.
Let's go to that campfire. Then, well, we're getting pretty close already. So it might not be worth it.
Easy there, Red.
I'll run if I want to run. Tell me to take it easy. You survived this day, boar. You do not. There's a campfire right there. And hunting grounds. Interessante.
Washed off some of the sweat.
We were just in the water not that long ago.
You made it to the hunting grounds. Step right up. Don't be shy.
Okay, so you are the hunting grounds.
I'll take care of this.
Clueless.
So you decided to visit the hunting grounds. Good on you. Isvad here has all kinds of trials, so hotshots like you can put their machine hunting skills to the test. Or as the Tenakth call it, earning your stripes.
I thought hunting grounds were Karja.
The Tenakth have them out west, too. Though if you ask the Karja, Westerners stole the idea from the Sundom. In fact, the Tenakth used this place for a while after they kicked the Karja out of the region. They even left behind some of the special coins they handed out to those who earned stripes. Look, they're medals, Karja ones, war spoils. I heard you can trade them for gear somewhere in the Tenakth clan lands. Pretty gruesome, I know. Then again, so were the Karja during the Red Raids. Come to think of it, if you plan on going west, I could convince Isvad to give you some, if you earn stripes here. Seems like they might be of use to you out there.
Thanks.
Oh, and if you happen to play Strike, my friend over there has some nifty pieces to trade. You need anything for the trials, come see me. I have some wares I'm sure you'd find handy. Good luck.
Sounds like they made the hunting grounds a little bit more interesting, useful. What do you do? Trade with Strike the Carver. So you just get carvings? Using a game of machine. Oh, for the board game. Got it. That's not that bad. Buying some of these pieces could be interesting. Okay, so I have 2 fang horns already. Sure, let's get. Just buy 1. Apparently I could only buy 1 anyway. And buy a bristleback. And a charger. So why not? Guess I could just buy some more fanghorns and burrowers too, but I don't see the point.
wish to practice your hunting skills, Savior?
All right, and workbench. Is there anything to upgrade? So we can upgrade the spear thrower, warrior bow, shop trick caster. That's already fully upgraded. What does it cost to upgrade this? Metal shards, braided wire. That's pretty easy. Pretty cheap. Scrounger. Why not? Just get it fully upgraded right away. Can I still upgrade the stuff? No, because I needed a Scrounger's Spark Coil. Damn it. Guessing it's the same for... No, need a Bristleback Tusk for this. So I need 2 more Scrounger Spark Coils. Should be too hard. Pouch upgrade. Tripwire pouch. Good rather. So I need pet carry bone and rabbit hide. So I need to get some rabbits. And the carry bone looks like it's from a boar. Alright. That's my
Here to train for the
stash.
hunt, Savior?
Okie dokie. What have you got?
Savior. If you're looking for medals prized by the Tanakh, you can earn them here, Savior. Oh, and I'd like you to have this, if you care to use it. Consider it my thanks for getting Thurles out of trouble.
All Karja soldiers know that the sun sets on the unprepared. These grounds have long readied their hunters to face the fierce machines prowling the western border. From shooting off machine parts to using shock ammo and weapons efficiently, the trials found here will bestow lessons vital to surviving the Forbidden West. So to shoot off and loot Scrounger power cells. Shock machines near a Scrounger by overloading its power cell with shock ammo. I don't think I have shock ammo. Oh, I suppose I have got the Spark Caster or whatever it is. Shock and trap trial. Use environmental traps set up in the grounds to kill machines in this shocked state. So this one I could probably do right now. Use your focus to tag a Scrounger's power cell and make it easier to spot. Use weapons and ammo that inflict tear damage to remove components. Use the shock warrior bow or shock trip caster to put a machine in the shocked state and immobilize it. Parts can then be torn off more easily. Resources obtained when looting power cells can be used to craft shock ammo. When a machine dies, you can no longer shoot off its components. Okay. Do I have
It's never too late to practice your skills.
anything that does tear? Looks like it. The hunter bow does. I think that's what that is. Hunter's arrow. I think that's what the 60.
Time to train, Savior? I hold these hunting grounds to the highest Karja standards.
Alright, let's give it a shot. We'll see if I can.
Go down the ropes, and I'll start timing you.
Cauldrons could teach me how to override these machines.
I'll use my focus again. So that there is resource container, power cell. Is that what I'm aiming for? Tag part. So I just need 2. So could just... There we go. Oh, I was not paying attention to my health, was I? Oops. All right. Let's try that again. Alright, where... So Scrounger, power cells. Got one right there, and one right there. So let's actually... I keep hitting the wrong button. Oh, I can't scan them from way up
Could
here.
hit with acid.
There we go. So tag... And... Oh, that makes it so much easier. Got it. Alright. Oops. There we go. Shot your booty off. I just gotta loot. Come on, climb! Climb! Oh, I don't want to leave that. Don't want to do that. Alright, Alright. Got it. Return to the keeper. I did it. And how long did it take me?
You did well. Not that I... This is yours, Savior.
Full stripes. I did it. Pretty decent amount of hunting medals. And items. It's pretty sweet. Alright. So shock nearby, or shock machines near Scrounger by overloading its power cells with shock ammo. So we gotta aim for its power cells with shock ammo. I think
These
we'll do
grounds
that
are always open to you.
another time. Let's quick do.
You wish to practice your hunting
Do
skills,
a quick
Savior?
save. I'm okay. Thank you, though. Let's go back to the main quest. When I get better gear,
Train for the hunt, Savior?
I will definitely revisit. 'Cause some shock arrows would be good. Unless, do I have? Okay, only have the one arrows. One set of arrows there. Alright. Back on our journey. Ooh, look,
Barren Light.
new side quest.
Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. A Karja horn. Maybe that means the embassy's starting soon.
So I should really be on my way, shouldn't I? There are missions to be had. Hello there. What are you doing?
Hey, what happened here?
What do you care?
Don't you?
As it happens? No. You know, I was already having a crappy day, and now these two idiots picked my shift to climb the damn mountain. Wouldn't be so bad if this one weren't so heavy.
Wait, 2 idiots?
Did I stutter? Yeah, 2. I heard another one shouting up top. Sounds like they got caught between sharp claws and a sharper fall.
Someone's in trouble. Aren't you gonna do something?
Self-inflicted. And I got my hands full with this one.
You're seriously not going to help.
You seriously are?
Someone's in trouble at the top of the cliff.
What a
I better
jerk.
get to climbing.
Whew. That was pretty satisfying. So they're up top? Is that the quest I'm on currently? Or like the side quest? I'll have to look. I do like that the cliff sides aren't painted. Unless you use your focus, you can kind of like look around and actually have to think about is that a scalable rock face, or you can choose to just do a quick scan and then it shows you.
Get this turned into something tasty.
Kill the machines. Okie dokie. Can I just stay over here to do that? Ow. Oh, you're still alive.
Used it all up.
It appears so, yes. Oops. Oh, I shot over them. What? Oh, I wasn't leading them enough.
Time to follow up.
I sure did. Talk to the Osram. Oh, I knocked off some power cells? I didn't even know. Unless those were already knocked off.
Let's have a word, stranger.
Are you hurt?
I live. My so-called bodyguard. You see him when you're here?
It was hard to miss him. He's dead.
Thank you for the ball.
Guess that's what I get for believing in the first chuff in the tavern who said he was a mountain-climbing machine hunter. At least I don't have to pay him now.
What are you doing up here?
That used to be a signal tower. The mechanism uses a special lens which, in some very specific circles, is highly valuable. And since the Carja are planning on tearing them down, I was going to liberate the lens before it got destroyed. You get it for me, and the lenses from the other towers. I'll make it very worth your while.
You said that was a signal tower.
In its day, it was a sight to see. All 6 of them, all lit up, all around the Daunt. They used to warn folks that the Tenakth are coming, for whatever that was worth. As you can imagine, the Carja spared no expense putting them together. Hence the fancy lenses in need of a new home before the towers are torn down.
So you're a thief.
I'm more what you'd call an opportunist with a good eye for business. Look, the Carja are gonna tear all these towers down anyway. They see no value here. They're trying to make nice with the Tenakth now. See? It's a victimless crime. Opportunity.
Tell that to your friend down there.
Self-inflicted.
What's with these people?
Why can't you do it?
Look, even if I hadn't hurt my ankle here, I'm clearly nowhere near as capable as you. Oh, come on. I can't just let the lenses go to waste. That's not what my father would have wanted.
Your father, is he a thief? Sorry, opportunist, too?
No. He helped design the towers. Before he passed on.
So that's how you know about the lenses.
Yeah. And why they have sentimental value.
I already found some, actually.
Well, look at that. Looks like you're quite the opportunist too, eh? Let me take these off your hands then. This should be a nice reward for your efforts. I'm an honest merchant, after all. Thank you.
Aloy.
Reyna. Well, Aloy, as soon as I'm up for it, I'll be going back to Barren Light to rest this ankle. But I'll stick around in case you want to get me that lens up this tower here. No pressure. Just saying. Promise it'll be worth it.
I'll see what I can do.
When did I collect those other lenses? Oh, I can't skill that? What is this nonsense? Do I have to climb up the cliff face and then? Oh, okay. Hold on. Maybe I have to... How do I use that thing again? What's it? I don't remember how to use that. Nope. Dang. Shoot. I'm gonna have to take a gander quick at. Is it notebook tutorials? Traversal. Preparing, attacking, healing enemies, resources, special gear. Bowcaster. To grapple the designated points, jump and tap. There, you do not need them. To pull objects, tap while aiming to equip. Okay. So. Ha. There you go.
Okay, I'm in.
Search. And jump. And probably cannot do this. Can I do that from here? Oh. Passive. I have disturbed their slumber.
Snowfall's blocking the land. They are really busting up this place.
Yeah, it would appear so. It doesn't look like it's in a great state either, though. Right. I don't want to rappel down. I would like to head up this way.
One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna. Got the lens. I can trade it with Reyna the next time I see her.
Well, I just gave her the other ones. Which is quite ridiculous. Okay. Oh, did I go too far down? Dang it. I went too far down. Can I... Gotta climb back up. Dang it. Got a little too hasty. Oh. Why, hello there. Are you? Oh, okay. I know what you are. Alright, let's find our way back up there. You're not a rabbit, but you are a raccoon. Where'd you go?
I can't ignite that machine. But I heard word there's a cauldron out here.
Don't mind me. Just passing through. Don't investigate. Nothing to see here. I'm just trying to get back to my quest. Oh man.
caught on it.
And then I had to go start stuff. Not ideal. You know, bet if I open up my map and set that as my quest. I'll be able to actually find out how to get there faster. Oh wait, they're back at Barren Light. Silly me. Alright, let's head down. Sent to my stash. Can only carry 18 apparently. Yeah, I probably don't need to pick any more of those. I have so many. There's another quest here as well, which is the first one I saw, but
All right, I should find whoever's in charge here. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tenakth?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
I don't know if
Guess
I
I'm
fully
not the only one who
trust
wants to
them.
get those gates open.
Alright, and yet another exclamation.
There's Erend. Looks like he's had a few.
Savior, I need your help.
That broken ribs will do.
Gentlemen,
That's our cue.
taking the edge off?
Oh, if the end of the world's coming, I don't be sober for it. Now, let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
It's a big skin though.
It was, Wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tenakth. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tenakth made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I better get going.
Right, I'll have to do complicated Aloy things. Maybe just don't disappear completely this time.
No promises.
I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Not done counting it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
He's got it.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tenakth out there.
Yes, sir.
Savior, please, I need to speak to you.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Loravik, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Loravik tried to kill me. I... fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Loravik to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Loravik was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Loravik, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Loravik mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Loravik lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods, searched Laravic's bunk, searched it again, didn't find anything. Look, Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Laravic in cold blood. But Nazar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more Eclipse
And
are out
considering
there.
there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
It's quite the lengthy story for a side quest. Okay, so that's the one we want. I suppose I should probably go turn in the lens first too, though. Oh, dang it, I keep doing that.
Did you bring me something good?
Got what you wanted.
Couldn't have done it better myself. Here, for your troubles. You let me know when you find more of these.
Do that. Going out there unprepared's like asking for an arrow in the gut.
Okay, so just let her know when I find more, and she just gives me stuff.
Let's play some Machine Strike.
I'm okay right now.
Time to put your shards to use.
Trade with Cook. Come on. Local stew. I'm
It
alright.
tastes nicer than it smells, really.
Never a promising.
I've got boards
statement.
ready to go if anyone.
Alright, let's go check out this clearing. It's a big ass flower. Okay. How big of a search radius do I have to do?
Could use shock ammo against that machine. This must be the clearing where Conover says he saw the eclipse. Bloodstains. As good a place to start as any. Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here. tracks leading away from Barren Light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all.
I like track.
Lost the trail. There's too many machines walking around. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past them.
Burrower. You saw nothing.
Oh, quiet.
Nothing to see here. Is that it? Oh, there's one scanning right over there.
Should be easy to follow the trail up ahead now.
Darn tootin'. Okay. Did I knock anything off? Thought I did. Guess not. Did not need that. Okay, I've got storage container. And resource container. Alright, now where'd that board go? There it is.
Blood. A lot of it. Whoever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the blood trail with my focus.
I mean, almost could probably follow it
Looks like they
without
headed
it.
for that bridge.
It's quite visible there on the ground.
Someone set up a lookout down here.
Wasn't me. Alright, so set up a lookout down here. So now do I just scan this stuff?
Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks. Can my focus see anything? Where did you go off to?
Up the mountain.
The trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs.
That cave?
Be careful not to let this stain my hands. This looks like a good place for someone to hide.
fuck down. We have to find him.
In his shadow, we will find strength.
I say we kill the light.
Take on full character. It won't be easy.
Hey, I got my potion back that I accidentally used. I think, yes. Oh, there's quite a few. Things back here. Okie dokie. One more. Where did it go? Ah. The hood. Ooh, that one's purple. Ancient black bracelet. I believe it's a watch. But okay.
We don't know Larvik's dead. He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point. So either that fool guard killed him, or he lost his nerve.
We'll just have to blast our way through the gates.
And then what? Rayad was our only link to Vezra. And now he's dead too.
We'll track Vezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Conover was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
But
The shadow will
if we
rise
kill
again.
them all,
A new dawn is coming.
there will be no one to interrogate.
Avad will suffer. And that will be a good day.
Don't mind that
Soon we will
noise.
march on the east, and all will fall.
Or that one.
I swapped the comforts of Meridian for this.
Alright, is there anyone else left? Oh yes. Many, many more out here apparently.
The West is a deadly land. A fine place to forge our destiny. A new empire will rise.
and I will be one of his leaders. Thinks he's sneaking up on us. Hey!
Oopsie.
I need help!
Been spotted.
I'll cut you again!
Okay, you did cut me a little bit. Oh no, you ducked.
Takes care of that. It sounds like there's more Eclipse beyond the Daunt. If this Rayad was the only link to them, he might have a focus. It could tell me where they are.
Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. And welcome to the stream.
I'm guessing that's Rayad. Blood trail must have been his. He bled out trying to get here. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Loyal Eclipse, if you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light, and bask in the gloam of future conquest. A new empire awaits.
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse empire before it begins. There's coordinates here, out past Barren Light.
Okie dokie. Okay.
Rayad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. I better take it back to Barren Light.
I was gonna say, why is the marker still there? But okay. Just hadn't fully finished the dialogue yet. Is there anything else here? Doesn't really look like it. Let's repel. Whee. Not the items
When
I'm
we fought the
looking for.
Eclipse back in Meridian, I thought that'd be the end of it. Guess I was wrong.
Yep, seems like the cult spreads pretty far. Excuse me. Doom, ba-doom. I missed. Where'd they go? I hear you, but I do not see you. That's okay. Let's make it back to Conver. Prove his innocence. Well, he still did murder. But I guess it would be self-defense. Alright, almost there. Just need to get to their cell. So quick
Where's
way
Erend?
over.
Looks like he's had a few.
Yeah, you've already said that. You talked to him about it already.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy! Did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar? He might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, Savior.
Okay, and that's should be. Oh no, that's the go to the Eclipse hideout. That's all the way over there. I need to get the gates open first. What the hell is this one? Oh, it's the hunting grounds. I think this is the main one there. Just the one I should have activated. Shadow in the West. Yes, I need to be able to get.
Why the long face, Mavas? Wish you were heading out there?
No, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tenakth marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tenakth have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tenakth return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tenakth are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tenakth marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
Yes,
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
Going at your pace, huh? You don't even have anything more to say?
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Are they abrasive? Why do I have to brace myself? Oh, I forgot to move this closer again.
It is not our place to question his radiance.
Alright. Oh, that's still...
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I
Right?
saved, you mean?
Freaking hilarious.
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Done with your bureaucratic bullshit.
Varl. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the savior! I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself! The gate is a shield until that horn grows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Back on the road again.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
It's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
As far as the shut up goes, she was quite annoyed with him earlier in the game because he's a fool.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekaro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Carja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Carja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Carja.
The Carja talk about Hekaro as if he's a monster.
The Carja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Carja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Carja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west. And I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Carja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regalla. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Carja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Oh, she's a pet. I want one.
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Oh boy.
Get to cover! Archers! Keep them back!
say, why would you think that's a good idea? They've got the high ground. Ouchie.
Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the
Well,
gates!
open the gates when there's a siege. I don't think he's gonna make it.
Karja! Stand your ground! Fire at will!
I was gonna say, what are they waiting for?
I don't have a shot!
Ouchie.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center!
Just
Get
had
ready!
to give away our position. Kill the rebels.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
Okay. Can I?
Here they come!
Time to fight.
Okay, that didn't do much.
We got this! You hit her!
Target her!
Do you need ammo? Help them!
Damn it, the rider's still alive!
Vengeance for Pasha!
I'll flush her out!
I'm on this one!
Owie.
Let me know if you need any help!
Here it comes!
Where'd they go?
Cut them all down!
I have that Easterner! Still alive?
Now! What the? They're missing their armor!
Cover them!
No
Revenge! The wrong side!
Ammo for you! Cut them all down! Made this our fight! We got this!
I guess I progressed enough. Oops.
No!
Oh, dang. Ooh. That was pretty gruesome.
Just you and me now, Bo.
We've survived!
survived worse.
The alarm!
I've hunted bigger machines than you. We fight for Regala!
It's falling!
Come on, critical strike.
You're the brain of day.
Oh, now you made it angry.
Enough!
Now, who are you?
You! Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Now we get to partake in a duel. Oh! Scratch that, I want one of those. He wants you to butt out.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. Oh. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. Give it up!
This battle is gone!
Howie.
Oh, relief. There! Now's my chance! My shield's regenerated!
Leave yourself open.
You're not stopping me!
Now they're getting pretty close. That was quick. What do you think he's doing?
Shield's gone! He's vulnerable! I've got to break that shield! There! He's exposed!
That won't
Last
stop
one!
me!
I'm gonna win. And they're not gonna be happy about it. Take the shield.
Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life to me. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
So, that went well.
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Erend. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
Don't you have a broken rib?
It's salvage time, boys.
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Nice. Guessing I just have to upgrade it in order to get to be a shield again.
We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Vishav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Probably. Got many questions.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram Delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
Fashav called Regalla a rival. Someone the Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. hope you find what you're looking for.
Woohoo! A successful embassy. At least in the way that we got passage. Not in any other way. The Shield Wing is an energy-based glider, but repurposed from machine technology. Hold square while in the air to deploy and glide. Tap circle to stop gliding. Should I go reto it?
So,
Jump.
this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders.
All right, so I think that's gonna be it for us today. Yeah. A lot happened today. Definitely the main storyline is piquing my interest. Oops. It's not what I wanted. So I was not expecting that to be what happened. And I honestly thought I was going to be able to move on like immediately and just kind of move through. As soon as you gave me that knife, I was like, okay, good, I'm good to go. And then they stopped me, and then of course got a little bit of a boss battle going on there. So yeah, that was fun. I'm glad I chose to play this again today. It was definitely the like more chill vibe I was going for, especially with my cold and stuff going on. It was all the dialogue and story made it a bit easier to not talk so much. So I probably won't dwell or talk a whole lot now, aside from to give the update of what's going on next week. So next week we'll do some Tomb Raider on Tuesday. I think I'm going to stick with that, and we'll probably be back on this or The Last of Us Part 1 next Thursday. We'll kind of see what feeling up to, but I did definitely really enjoy this today just because it was a nice chill vibe. And if you haven't checked it out, I played the demo of Stellar Blade not that long ago, and had kind of mixed reviews on it. I went back and played it in a couple different languages, and since it's a Korean game, I decided to try out the Korean one, and definitely improved the pacing and stuff on the dialogue there by doing it in its original native language. So that was good. The voice acting was a lot better in my opinion than it was in like the English, and the German one was pretty decent as well. But the Korean I think was by far the best. But yeah, check that out and you'll kind of see what I had to work with. They didn't give away or give too much story, but otherwise like the gameplay was pretty decent. So if at launch the story kind of gets a little bit more fleshed out and a little bit better, I think it'd be fine, because one of my biggest complaints was the dialogue and the weird pacing, but that kind of got fixed by having it not be translated. I mean, you still get the translated. I still had the English subtitles, so like the dialogue was still, the English dialogue there, but I mean, at least with like the voice acting, there was more to it than the very flat voice acting we got in the English dub. So yeah, that's kind of my opinion there. That's about all I've got for you. So I hope you will join me next week week for Tomb Raider and either some more Horizon Forbidden West or The Last of Us Part 1 or something else if it, tickles my fancy. But I do at least plan on trying to get a little bit further in Tomb Raider, just because I was really enjoying the puzzle and I really want to beat that waterfall level. It was getting me. I have to be missing something. So we'll check that out, and hope you all have a great rest of your week, depending on when you're watching this, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.